Well, hello YouTube. I am so excited to be sharing with you the December 2023's Paper Pumpkin Kit, all the best things. This is my alternate video number 3, and I am Alice Seraphin, and I am an independent demonstrator with Stamping Up. Thank you for joining me. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. I am really looking forward to this Christmas. We have, I planned on, I'm in my late 50s, guys. And I am changing things up. You're never too old to learn to do something new. And our Christmas Eve is going to be a Christmas Eve from now on full of games. That's what I have planned, and I'm really looking forward to this holiday season. But let's get on with this paper pumpkin video. So this is the instruction sheet. This is video number 3. I got 2 more videos where I'm going to show you all the stuff in the kit. After that, guys, I don't show it anymore. And I do want to tell you, if you are tuned into my channel to see cards as they were designed for this kit, you won't see that on my channel. I tend to do my own thing. I don't watch other people's paper pumpkin videos until after I am all done, because yes, I do binge watch YouTube videos too. I'm a crafter. Hey, that's what we do. So this will give you a look. It gives you a very detailed visual instructions on how they put together the projects as they were intended. On the back, it gives you a QR code right here that you can scan to see other projects. This is really pretty. I would love to know if anybody else is doing this here, because this little card, gorgeous. And this is a little bookmark. Really like those ideas. This shows you a visual of everything in the kit. Now the coordinating colors are balmy blue, crushed curry, old olive, pebbled path, and gold. Instead of crushed curry, I'm using the retired bumblebee just because I have so much of it and I want to use up what I have. So let's show you what came in the kit. And guys, I have already used every single stamp in this kit. So it says 1,000 good luck wishes. Hello, friend. Wishing you all the best. These two, and they are different. They may not look at it fourth, but if you look at this one, it's not as full as this one, and this one, and that one. So let me see where I'm going to set that right over there. All right, let's get into, before we go into what's on this little board here, here's this acetate box. Now, I have several boxes of these, as Stamping Up used to sell them. I know that people have asked if they are carrying them in the catalog. I wish they would, but I plan on cutting this up and using the acetate for shaker cards. I have those planned in my head. Ooh, I could use these. This would be a cool shaker card. These are where you punched out the sentiment bits here, right? You get 2 of these, and these are 3x6, and they're perfect for a 6x6 scored at 3 slimline card that fits in a standard size envelope that you can buy at the store. So don't go throwing those away. This, I think you could be using these little strips of gold on something, so I'm not throwing that away. I have told you before with this piece, I plan on keeping these till the end because I'm thinking about sponging. Let me try to get them all back. Especially this one here, you could sponge this and then stamp the flower inside there. It could be really cool. This one too, I think. So those are good bits to keep. Now this is one of the card bases. I've already cut up one. I used this side. I haven't used the other side, but that's what the full card base looks for one. This is the beautiful envelope. The other side is just white. Now this one is just gorgeous, and thank you Stamping Up for making the front and back so beautiful so that we can do more with this kit. I do appreciate that. Like I said, we got 4 of these. There they are. You got 4 circles, 4 banner pieces, and then we have, try to take it, we have these half circle bits. And you got 5 of these because I've already cut up one. just for my personal taste. You have this little belly band for the acetate box, which you can cut up and use. So let me get that. This just kind of helps me not lose them all. We are going to use one of these. You got 3 of these. So we're going to use one of those on our project today. There's my clip. Now I'm going to tell you, this little piece, you punched out these 3 gold foil dandelions. Keep one and keep this piece because I have something in my head. And then these are 2 very similar in size. You got 3 of each of those, which I'm not using those yet. And you got 3 of these, and I'm thinking if you cut this right there, then you will get 6 pieces, which you can do stuff with. So there's the stuff in the kit. Oh yes, let's not forget, you got these very pale blue faceted gems, some dimensionals, but only 6 glue dots. Come on, Stamping Up. Little disappointed there with the glue dots. And some tear tape, which I'm going to set those right there, hopefully. And the add-ons came. We're going to use this die here. I've already got it done. This die here, we're going to be using that. But the add-ons, which these add-ons, they say will coordinate with this kit and 2 more kits. So December, January, and February's paper pumpkin kits. We have the daffodil, the sentiment strip, this very large, it's much larger than I thought, leafy bit, and the word love. So let's show you, oh, what else am I using? I'm using that silver and gold specialty paper, which was a free celebration item, which I never opened until this kit. So I'm using it. And I'm using the deckled circle dies. Finally, I was so happy to do so. And I'm using number 3. Skipped the 4th one, used number 5, and skipped 6 and used number 7. So we're going to be using those in this kit. And let me show you what I have. I have it all in an envelope. So let's go over this. We're going to start, of course, this is the one we are on. Card base is Pebbled Path, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So 5.5 this way, 8.5 this way, and I scored it on my trimmer at 4 1/4. When you do score it on your trimmer, you do get a nicer inside score line than when you just fold it and score it with a bone folder. So just a bit of a tip. I used to never score it, but the trimmer makes it really easy, and I like that you get that really nice edge there. So just a little tip from me to you. Then we have, because we're making a tint card, so I call this my tint piece. It is Pebbled Path, and it is 3 by 5.5, and it is scored at 1.5. I mean, excuse me, at 1/2, 1.5, at 2, and then cut off at 3. And I'm going to score that again with you so you get to see it again. We have layer number 1 is Bumblebee. Use crushed curry if you have it. You could also use so saffron. This is 4 by 5 1/4. You will actually need 2 of these. I use my really old corner rounder. It has these 2 little bumps for the corner. I thought it was a pretty little detail. Let's see. So there's my 2 pieces, one for the front, one for the back. Then I have that silver and gold retired specialty paper, a piece that's 3 by 5. You can see I did all 4 corners on that. And then for the back is just some white, done the same thing. So my deckled circle dies, number 7 is in black. Number 5 is in Pebbled Path. And then I have a piece of the specialty paper that I did number 3, and I stamped the hello in Versamark, and then I embossed it with black embossing powder, and it's got little speckles in there, but it's going to work with the card. I have 7 inches of the black and white gingham ribbon from the annual catalog, and roughly about 10 inches for my bow. And what else do we have? So I have my large dandelion and 2 of the add-on leaves that are in Old Olive. And of course our envelope. Excuse me. So we're going to put all of this aside. I just lost one of my leaves. I sure did. Never fails. There we go. So I am going to show you how I scored this. So this is, you can see it's 3 by 5.5. So I put it in here at 1/2 and I scored. I moved it down 1 inch to 1.5 and I scored again. Then I needed to move it over 1 more inch, which made it at 2.5. So I made a mistake there on my thing. And then I had to go over 1 more 1/2 inch to 3. So, you know, I'm not perfect, guys. So this should be 2 1/2. Just for my notes. So that's all there was to this little tent piece, as I call it. Now we are going to go ahead and give those a good creasing with the bone folder. And I'm going to go all in the same direction. And I'm not doing it away from me per se because of how small it is. But there we go. Now, it's like this. You have these 2 ends going up. That's what we want. This middle piece, we want to bump that up like so. So I'm going to go over that way. Go over the whole thing. Flip it over and go over it again. This little tent bit, we are going to glue on the end. This card is not going to open the way you think it is. We are going to glue this or tear tape it right to the bottom edge, and you'll see in a minute because we're going to just go ahead and get that done. Should I use tear tape? Tear tape, tear tape. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the stuff they sent us. So I saved my little baggie, so I'm going to put that in my little drawer there. And we're going to use this tear tape. Now I want to make sure if I lay it this way, you're going to see that this edge is facing up. That's where I want the tear tape to go on to. And I'm going to stick it right in the middle, and then I'm going to add some wet glue on it as well. So see how this is up like so? I want to make sure that's the side I add my tear tape to. Give it a good massage, a rub down with the bone folder. It makes it peeling off the backing so much easier. So there's one. I'm not going to do the other until I get this one on. Okay. So here is my tear tape. I'm looking at it. I've got this one up in the thing. This is the middle. So I'm going to lay this down. Actually, you can leave it up like that, how it sticks up. Use the edge of your tabletop or counter and get that right up on the edge. Then you can give that a rub down. So now we're going to do this side. It just comes up so much easier when you give it a good massage or rub down. So you could just close this and fold it, which we can do that now. I didn't even use the wet glue. And see, we have a nice little tent. It's going to fold flat, but it's going to have that stand up tent, little A-frame. basically is what we just made. So one side is the front, one is the back. Let's get started. So we have our Daffodil, not Daffodil Delight. Daffodil Delight would work too. This is Bumblebee. That's what I'm using. So let's see. Yes. One for the front, one for the back. Just glue it on down. Go all the way around your edges. I just do a big X. If it's large like this, I do dashes. Hopefully they fit. I do like to go dot, dot, dot. If you know me. So here we go. Why don't I get on there right? All right, so there's one. Doesn't matter which side right now is front or back, as long as they both get, in this case, Bumblebee, like I said, Crushed Curry Daffodil Delight would work. There's my big X, dash, 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 dash. And it's just my preference to use wet glue. It gives me the wiggle room and it's very economical in my opinion. Tape runners. I make way too many cards to spend $10 on a tape runner. No. So that's why. So now you see front, back. It doesn't matter which side is which. We have a white piece for our back and we have those little ones with the lines for the front. So this one with the lines, and if you guys all heard my story, I was missing my lovely Stamp and Pierce mat, right? And it was literally right up there. Right there. Just me. So I'm taking my little speckly images. This is from 1997. It is called Itty Bitty Backgrounds. But I want to show you in the upcoming new mini catalog. If you don't have a speckly ones, Notes of Nature has its little speckly bits right there. I don't have it mounted or I could use it. So we are going to use Pebbled Path. This was the spot that came in the kit. I don't think I've shown that. But I'm going to use my great big stamp pad. Now what I am going to do, course, test it out, right? I am going to go here, here. I'm going to go here, here, stamping it twice, right? There, and probably right there. Just a diagonal across like so. Then I'm going to take the back piece and I am going to go, what am I going to do? I think we're going to go here, like there, there, and there. Oops, stamp off right there. And then I'm going to come up here in this corner and go across like so. That's for the back. I don't need, well, I do need that for our sentiment. So we have Hello Friend for, ooh, Bumblebee would be really, really pretty. We're going to stamp that in Bumblebee. We're going to put wishing you all the best because that can be in for anything. It doesn't have to be a birthday. I'm looking for Bumblebee. So here's my Bumblebee, which by the way, I love this Bumblebee yellow for Christmas. It is one of my favorite Christmas yellows. So wishing you all the best, just because we're going to add that pop of color. There we go. That's for the back of our card. Where's my envelope? For the envelope, let's do 1,000 good luck wishes. This one we're going to do in the Pebbled Path. Then we're going to stamp a daffodil. No, we're going to stamp a dandelion. Dandelion Wishes. I love that stamp set. So here goes. 1,000 good luck wishes to start the new year. 2024 is around the corner. So we still need Bumblebee. And I really like to just put one right there. So we're going to start with Old Olive. And I've done this on the last videos. I'm just inking up the stem and the flowers. We're going to put it right there. And then I think we're going to come in here and do right there. Just a bit of it. And don't forget the back flap of your envelope. I mean, we are all stamping, right? If you got this kit, you're stamping, so stamp the envelope. Really have fun with it. And I'm going to go just like so. Now I'm going to clean. Well, I don't actually have to clean it off, but I am. I'm going to clean it off. Last time I didn't get it quite clean enough, and I had some little bits of green shadows from the stem. And I'm going to, I have little bits of gold on this. I've told you this. I'm not sure how to get it off. So just inking up the flower now. And when you do it like that, you can position this flower any way you want. See, here's the stem. I'm not lining up the stem. I'm getting the flower in the position I want, just like so. So now for the front. And we're just going to use the edge of the stamp, not the whole thing. And I'm using my kitchen dish towel, which is not meant to be out here, but let's go ahead and push this one that way. One more to do. And it's this little flower here, and I really want this one pointing down. Oh, so cool. I really am having fun, guys. Thank you to everybody out there who comments and who allows me to share my projects with you, because you make life so much fun for me. I cannot tell you how much I enjoy doing this. So I am so very grateful for all of you. So we're going to come back to this, and we have those little flying dandelions, those little, seeds that we all blew as children. So you can do this a couple of ways. We're going to add a few up here and a few down there. This one has a longer stem, and I'm just doing the same thing, just inking that up, the stem, and then I'm going to look and figure out, this one I think should go like so. I'm going to ink it up again and put another one like that. One more. So this one is going up, this one's going to the side, and this one is going to go, I don't know, right there. Now up here in this corner, 2. So one there and one right there. And wait, I gotta clean it off. A little squeak squeak. Now, I'm gonna use the edge again. This is really easy to do, guys. So I'm inking the edge up, and I am gonna put my little dandelion there, my little seeds to spread happiness. Hold on, I got a little bit more ink on the stem than I want. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And then we're going to stamp on top of it with the more fuller seedling. There's that one. And I really got that one. I'm licking my finger, cleaning it off. So here's this one. We're just adding our seedling, ink it up, our seedling. Now this one, I'm not going to do the stem on this one, but I'm just going to do the full, I'm going to stamp and then stamp again, just filling it in more. So stamp, give it a little twist, and let me show you, hopefully up closer. So this is the more bare dandelion, and then I just stamped on top of it. It gives it a fuller look. That's what this one looks like. I'll show you what this one looks like. So this one, and we're stamping them on top of each other. And now I got to clean it off because now I got my stem all inked up and I don't want it inked up. So we have 3 more to stamp. So stamp, give it a little twist, just making it that much fuller. So stamp and twist it off on it. So we're stamping, giving it a little twist to offset it. Oh, I should not have closed it up. I would like to place some little floating dandelions in here too. Yeah, we do. So we can do it the reverse way. So we're gonna start. My whole stem is inked up, and I don't want the whole stem. We can, no, we're gonna start with the green. So we're gonna decide we want one here. We want one there. And I want one going that direction. And I'm not sure if these will even be seen. So there's one there. I might have to change, but for now, this is where they're going roughly. Maybe one way over there. So let's clean this off because we need to use that one. We'll find out if we need to do some adjustments here. So there's one. And you don't have to get it perfect. You can have it going. Do you see my stem is up higher right there? It just get it in the general direction. There's that one. And this one is down here. Now I'm going to come in with this one. Once again, I'm just inking up the seedling, not the stem. Stamp and stamp again. Stamp and stamp. Stamp and stamp. And 3 more times. Stamp. Trying not to ink up the stem. If you ink up the stem, just clean it off. All right. So now we have our little flying dandelion seeds going everywhere to bother people who have nice green grass. They don't want dandelions. So this piece is going to get some ribbon. Just about there. That looks really good. And since Mr. Frog is in the wrapping phase, let me tell you, we are going about 1 inch in. So I'm going to turn this over right here. I'm going to lay this here and I'm going to put score tape there, and I'm just going to use the wee little 1/8 of an inch score tape. 2 little bits. There's one. There's the other. Oops, maybe not. There's nothing on that one. Oh, what was on my finger? Well, that piece is no good now. That's interesting. Let's get another bit and try again. It's a little bit more than is necessary. Give it a little massage, a little rub down. Release the backing. You all know how to do this. Real easy. Pokey tool is very, very helpful. So I'm going to add a little bit of the ribbon on that end. Bring it around and wrap it around there. So we have just a little hint of the black and white. So now this is ready to go either on either side of our card. And you choose which is front, which is back. They're both identical at this point, and it does not truly matter. So I'm even going to put some on the ribbon in there. I just want to make sure it goes down well. No X's this time. Lots of scribblies. Cute little detail in the corner punch. Now I am going to take my bone folder, give it a gentle little rub down. This specialty paper is really, really thin, but I just want to rub that glue down. I don't have to worry about securing this because my deckled circle punches, my dies are going to come next. So I didn't want it in the center. So you can see, this is what I mean. We might have to adjust. I only have, well, that's okay. We can leave that one. Now we only have 3. We started with 6, but now we only have 3 that's showing, and that's okay. We're going to add some tear tape just because we're going over the ribbon. So I'm going to add a piece there and a piece down here and add some glue right about there. One. And this is going to help secure that ribbon down. So I want it off to the side. I don't want it in the center, which is kind of weird for me, but that's how it is. Oh, love it. So we can glue this now on the back. Go ahead. This time we're going to do our XX, and this time dash, 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 because the other dash didn't go far enough. So this is the back where you write whatever it is you would like to say. Me, I put a name and signed my name. Quick, simple, and all that stamping on there makes it so pretty. You don't need a whole lot on it. So next we have our pebbled path layer and our hello friend. And I've got to decide, these are going to get glued together and these are going to get on dimensionals, I think. Let me take a look. Here's our big old dandelion, which is coming into the side there. So nope, this is going to get glued down. That is going to go on dimensionals. And because that is really thin specialty paper, I think we're going to use a punch to give it a little more firmness. So let's see what punch. Ooh. Ooh, no. I went a little bit smaller. So let me take a look. 1 1/4 punch. I'm just going to grab... This white got ran over by my desk chair. We're going to use it. And I am going to glue this circle to the back of my deckled circle die, just to give it a little firmness. I don't want it too big because I don't want it to, but that's going to work perfect. I just didn't want it to go outside of the die. So we're going to do our little triangle dilly dauber we do here with our glue dots. Little triangle formation, flying saucer formation. Pull off those little backings and put our hello friend right in the center. So what do we have left to use? Well, we have our little bow, which we are going to use. We could use it there. We have 2 of the leafy ones in, I'm having a brain meltdown, Old Olive, but I want to do a little something to these. So I thought of this as soon as I saw how nice and big they were. I wanted to do a little something. So I'm going to take my little speckly stamp. I'm going to clean it off. Nope. Still has a little too much on there. So I'm going to take Old Olive and I am going to stamp on these leaves. I like that. So this is what it is without the speckles. That's what it looks like with the little speckles. So without and with, and we're going to use it with the speckles. Now we are going to maneuver these in here. So I kind of thought I'm going to weave it like so is what I was thinking. In here, some I might cut it apart. And then I liked, let's see, tuck it in like so. Nope, I did have it there for, nope, that wasn't it. I did have this before I started it. This one I know goes over here to the side. There we go. That's what we're doing. So this is getting glued to the top. Of the dandelion. Right there, right to the very edge of the stem. And this one is going to get glued behind like that. So I'm going to add glue right along the back of the stem. Oops, come on. Could add a little bit more there, but I wanted that not too much there because I wanted, oh, look, it goes perfectly in there. That's what I wanted, but it's there. Actually over like right here and then our bow. So this, do we put this on dimensionals? Yeah, we are. We are going to give it all dimensionals. So let's add this bit. I think this actually needs to be in 2 bits. We're going to add this here and add this here. And then where's my little mini ones? We're going to add that little mini one right there. Like I said, if you push down in the center, because you're having a hard time, they will pull up. So I do want that like right there. And my little bow is going to come in right here. Let me see which side looks best. Right there, or do I want to go? Nope, I want it right there. And I'm going to use tear tape to secure it down. Put that tear tape right across where the bow is already going. Give it a little rub down. Put my little nails to work. And this card, guys, is going to be finished in a second. Oh, we need to add bling to this. We definitely need bling. So, why is that like what's wrong with that? My little tails are not going in the right direction. That's bugging me. There we go. Now it looks pretty. So, there's my little loops. Just pushing them down on top of the tear tape to hold where I want them. Now I'm going to come in with my snips, give it a little angle on the ends. And here is my little stand-up cardigan. Oh my gosh, it's so darn cute. Can I keep this one? I'll keep it for a while. I'm going to set it here on my desk. I'm going to keep it for a little while. So, hello friend, but we need a little, like 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not going to add blue. Oh. So now we have to find some bling. While we're waiting to let me think about the bling, use the Wink Estella. This has a little bit of blue tint to it. So I'm going to give it a squeeze and brush that down. Go down the stem. Oh, we might as well just do it all. It's all gonna sparkle and shine. And I know that I'm gonna look for something, but I'm thinking the only thing I have. Oh no, I got it. We're not gonna add those. Could add those. Thank you, Sue. Look at those. I think we might use that or the clear ones, but let's just take a peek at what we have. No pearls. That's a few little butterflies. Ooh. Let's use those. I haven't. Yep. Gonna change my mind. And I can do that if I want to. Those just are the wrong green. So these are from the current mini catalog that came with the suite, the Winter Meadow suite. But I just didn't use them. They were so big, I had a hard time using them. So let's see. We could add the blue, but I don't want to. I really think, nope, that still has a little shimmer of blue. We're going to add these crystal clear ones. So one there. Oops, that one just totally took off the backing. One here. And one there. I like it a lot. Of course I do. Oh, except this one, if it'll come up without doing any damage, needs to be right here. Just my preference. Hello, friend. Wishing you all the best. It's a little tent card. And here's our envelope. So darling. Oh, love it. So I hope you guys do too. And please, I am so thankful for all of the comments I get. It makes my day. You guys have made my year spectacular. So thank you so very much. Please consider giving me a thumbs up, like, share this if you know somebody who's into paper crafting and think they might do it. I would be so appreciative of that. But as always, your comments are what keep me doing this YouTube channel. If it wasn't for those comments, guys, I don't know if I'd keep trying. And I know I wouldn't have as much fun as I do. So thank you to all of you, and Merry Christmas. And please come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.